it create acid in the stomach?
I have acid reflux,
Okay.
but I take pills for that.
So
It balances out.
I know.
The first time we met, look at this.
In Vegas.
In Christian. And people keep thinking I'm dyeing my hair, but my hair,
That's
I have
your
never
natural-
touched my hair. Remember the time I did my frosted tips with Christina?
Everybody teases you about that.
We got a crew here. Look.
No, I know.
Look, all 14 of them. You can't see them all, but there's 14 of them back here. I could move over closer, Michelle, or
maybe
a little closer, because I don't know how wide the frame is, but
Est-ce que ça filmait?
I'll take a little zip first.
Oui.
Excellent.
Fait que là, quand je te fais ça, ça veut dire qu'on est rendu à 25 minutes.
Oui, c'est ça, parce qu'à 25 minutes,
À 30 minutes, ça
That's gonna wake me up good. Yeah, it's gonna wake me up good.
What
yeah.
is this?
This is vodka,
Yeah.
espresso.
Wow, so they put that in
They put the
there.
actual espresso in there. Yeah, I drink espresso like it's going out of business.
You're Italian.
I'm Italian. You get it. Yeah. So every morning I start with a shot, a couple of shots of espresso, not vodka.
With the vodka.
No. But late at night to keep myself awake, I need one of these ones. Yeah.
Doesn't it create acid in the stomach?
I have acid reflux,
Yeah, okay.
but I take pills for that.
So it works out.
It works out. It balances out.
I know. The age, huh? That happens
I
because your
know,
face, you haven't grown old at all.
Thank
but
you.
the body, I know, I have acid reflux too.
Inside, I'm feeling 85 right
What's
now.
up with
You got
that?
acid reflux too?
Yeah, I've got GERD. Have you heard of the
yes,
GERD?
I heard of the GERD.
I know, right? I had to.
I'm gonna move over here. No, the GERD.
Thank you
Cheers,
so
cheers,
much.
Chéli.
You're in
Thank you very
Ottawa.
much. I'm in Ottawa.
This is nice.
What a fun town this is. Like it's so energetic and like it's lively. Like right now it's
It's true.
I can't
it's
park.
bopping.
I couldn't find a parking spot.
It's true. You're right. Saturday is the night it bops. I know.
Unfortunately, we came in on a Saturday night, but
No, but it's good.
I wish it was a Tuesday or Monday, but
It would have been quieter, but it's a nice experience.
I like quiet. I do like quiet these days.
Well, that's also reflective of your a reflection of your age. I know, me too. But look at this. I brought.
What did you?
Okay,
but the photo album.
because this is I know, but this is the
I
first
need my
time
glasses
we met.
now.
You have
I left them in the car.
glasses?
Yeah.
Look at this.
The first
Do you
time we met. Look at
In
this.
Vegas,
In
okay.
Christian. I still keep in touch with him.
Look
He
at
lives
this
in
with
Las Vegas.
Anne-Marie. Anne-Marie was there and Paula
Look
was
at
there.
your
but
photo
look at this.
album.
I know, isn't it funny? This was back
Oh
in the day.
my
Look at
gosh.
this. And look at
Paula.
This,
This is our first time in Los Angeles?
Yeah, this is when we
Alex.
first met. And it's so funny because for
And
me,
Jeff. Jeez.
when I met you, I knew you because I watched you as
Yeah,
a kid. And I
yeah,
was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
wow, he's so cool in person and he's such a sweet guy.
Aw,
You're
thank
just such
you.
a nice,
Aw.
you're the same person as you are on cam. It's true. And for me, it was like
Thank you.
revolutionary.
You treat
honestly.
others like you want to be treated, basically. It's a simple one.
That's
Jesus
true.
taught us that one.
That's true. You're absolutely right. But
It's-
not many people are like
I
that.
know,
so
but
it was
what
really
I want to see that later. Look at that beautiful photo album. No,
I know,
I'll see it later.
And with-
wow,
who was
that was
this?
Los Angeles.
Yeah. And
Was
who
that
was
LA?
this? Yeah, it was LA. We were there for a week. And remember? What's from YTV?
Oh, Phil.
Yeah, from
Phil
YTV.
Guerrero.
He made guacamole and we
Yeah.
we were drinking beer.
These are amazing.
I know, right?
So that was Venice Beach.
Yes,
That's where my friend
exactly.
lived. That's where
Yes.
Christian lived. Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Because
Does he still live there?
no, he's in Las Vegas now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he went from LA to Miami to Las Vegas. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He's a sales guy for private jets.
Oh, nice.
He rents out private jets. So if you're ever looking for a private
Yes.
jet to get around,
I'll take note of that because that happens to me all the time. Rick, I want to talk to you because now there's the documentary going on.
yes.
And I personally, and it's from Sean Menard.
Sean Menard, yeah.
Menard.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
there's some French
Well,
in
it's a
there.
French name, yeah, but he
Menard,
doesn't speak French at all.
Yeah, that
But you're
happens,
right. It's a
yeah.
French name.
Yeah.
Menard, yeah.
Sean Menard. I was kind of jealous that you guys got a documentary because
Well-
we can't Music Plus.
You can't?
Well, we don't have access to the archives.
Oh, that's the problem.
Yeah.
We were in Montreal the other day with Sonia Ben Ezra
Yeah.
and Geneviève
Oui,
Bourne.
Bourne.
Yeah, and it was fantastic. After they saw what Sean had done for MuchMusic, they said, Sean, please, you got to do this for Music Plus.
Yes.
And Music Plus has a story rich in history like MuchMusic.
Yeah.
So I hope one day There will be one, and when I was in Montreal the other day, I said to my friend, "Can you drive me by Music Plus because I haven't been there in so long?" So he drove me by, and I think they're selling electronics or something, or cameras out of.
I know.
Isn't it so sad?
It breaks my heart. Like it took me a few times before going in because I have a hard time accepting it.
Well, you were there for how many years?
Like 14 years.
14 years.
Yeah, I wasn't moving. I love that place.
No, you were there longer than I was at MuchMusic. I was only at MuchMusic for 11 years.
Well, still,
compared to your 14 years. But at least MuchMusic, 299 Queen Street West, it's still a studio for TV. They're doing the social out of that same environment.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, when was your last time at the environment? At MuchMusic? When were you there last?
Did I work there?
No, because you would come every now and then, right?
Yeah,
no, into Toronto.
Oh, in MuchMusic.
Yeah,
When's
in
the last
MuchMusic,
time?
yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
jeez, that's
over 20 years ago. Would you say?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I know. I hadn't walked into that environment in 18 years, and then I walked back on to do the show, The Social, with Sean, and I'm looking around. It's like, is this not the same place?
How do you feel
about the same place?
When
it was really hard. It was very emotional because I had spent so many years there, and I was there all the time, every hour of the day. I wanted to be there. I wanted to hang out there like you at Music Plus. It was all the music, about music, and it was our second home over there. So it was very emotional. I almost cried walking into that place because the last time I was there, I got escorted out by the security guard because that's just the process. That's what happens when you leave. You fill up your box with your
card
things. They give you a card back. And then they walk you out and they say goodbye. It was all nice and everything like that, but that was the last time I was there 18 years ago. So, but I can't wait for you to watch this documentary.
I know.
It's going to bring back so many memories. The podcast is what we're working on right now. Radio I loved because I just ended my radio gig in January.
It's done? Oh.
It's done just because I couldn't get up at 3:30 in the morning anymore.
That's what I do.
You do morning radio.
Yeah,
you do morning.
Yeah.
So you're getting up at 3:30.
I know, but you did that for a long time.
13 months, just 13 months.
Oh, I thought it was way longer than that.
No. When I left ET, I was a dad, full-time dad, because my wife was still working at CTV with Marilyn, and she was going into Toronto from Burlington. So I was at home with the boys, changing the diapers, preparing the lunches, doing all that stuff, taking care of their naps. And I loved that. That was my favorite job of all my jobs, being a father and a parent and a husband. So, but then the radio called me because I had done some radio in Toronto at The Edge. Yep. And this other station called me up to do radio. I said, let's try. Yeah. But I was living in Toronto when I was doing my morning radio back in the day. Now I'm living, 45 minutes outside of the city, and I had to drive in every day, get up earlier. And it just caught up with me physically, and it took a toll on my body, and I just couldn't do it anymore. Because I would feel like a zombie when I got home. I don't know if you have that same feeling.
Yeah, but I get to nap because the kids
You
are
get to nap, you need to nap. You need to nap. I was sleeping too.
You were napping?
I was napping in the afternoon and going to bed at 7 o'clock at night and still feeling like I was 85 years old. So
I think it's aging me though.
It's, no, you look at me. You still, she looks as young as she ever did before.
Il n'y a pas le choix. You have no choice to say it, but I'm telling you though, I do feel like sometimes I do, I look at myself in the mirror and I do a lift to see what kind of lift.
Yeah, no.
Because that's another thing that is happening as well. You see it everywhere, but the lifts, everybody
lots of lifts.
Yeah, there's a lot of
going on. Yeah, well, it's 2023 now.
I know.
Yeah. My wife keeps telling me, when are you going to take care of that line right down in the middle of your nose right there?
Like Botox? She wants you to get Botox?
Yeah, right there. But
would you? Are you someone would do whatever?
Never. And people keep thinking I'm dyeing my hair, but my hair, I have never touched my hair.
Wow.
Well, remember the time I did my frosted tips with Christina Aguilera?
Everybody teases you about that to this day.
That's the only time I colored my hair, but I don't know. Maybe I have my parents to thank, or you got to keep active. You got to keep moving.
Yeah.
And I think age is just a number, and we all get a little older in life. Obviously, it's inevitable. But if you keep moving, if you keep active, if you keep your mind sharp, and you feel as young as you want to feel.
That's true.
What do you 21, do? 22.
Do you play sports?
I do still. I do play
chess.
Yes, I just played chess with my middle son yesterday.
Yeah, it's good. It is good for your brain.
It's amazing for chess. I've been playing chess my whole life. I play soccer still. I ride my bike. I jog.
Okay.
I do drink too much and eat a little too much at times. But I'm Italian,
Man,
you know.
you can't take it all out. I mean,
No,
you can't. I mean, life would be awful. You need to have a bit of...
My wife and I talk about this all the time. Should we go on a diet this week and try to lose? No, listen, this is life.
You guys don't need a diet. You both are beautiful, super lean. Your wife is so hot, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
She's super hot.
I'll tell you said that.
Yeah. Yeah. I find her so pretty on your social media.
She's so
you guys
good.
are a super cute couple.
She is the social media brains behind the operation.
Okay.
She teaches it at the local college.
Oh, nice.
She helps me out in a great deal with my social media platform, and she's so smart when it comes to that stuff. I'm blessed to have her, because it's all about social media with us these days. Like, it was TV, it was radio. For me now, none of those. I know you still have the radio and a little bit of TV, perhaps. I don't know.
I don't know. I have no TV.
But social media has really kicked into full gear when I got let go from ET in 2017, and it's been keeping us busy.
So it's been working out for you.
Oh, it has.
But you're Rick Campanelli. I think you're going to be working until you're 85, honestly. It's never going to stop for you. But have you found it difficult to get onto that bandwagon? Like, for me, I found it difficult. I'm archaic.
You're archaic. Yeah, and that's why I asked my wife for a lot of help and assistance along the way. I do love creating stuff. We've always loved creating. Yeah. We come from television, so we have always loved creating things. But it is time consuming. That's for sure. Coming up with concepts, shooting things, and
more DIY. A lot
more DIY. But I prefer that. I like that. Really? I like DIY. Yeah.
See, I miss working with
with a group for sure. Well, you got a crew here. Look.
No, I know.
Look, all 14 of them. You can't see them all, but there's 14 of them back here. Like, look at them all.
They have the power of 14.
And they're all so quiet.
But yeah, okay. So I see. That's good. You're positive about it that way. It's good.
It was a little overwhelming from time to time in social media, but I do have people helping me out in getting brand partnerships, and I'm very fortunate. Very fortunate. Like, I don't go knocking down doors to get gigs. Like, it would be good to pitch things here and there, but I just wait for things to come, because you don't want to be too busy with a young family. You know how it is. Yeah. You want to prioritize things. I want to spend a lot of time with my family, and if you have too many gigs coming in, you fail to spend quality time. I try not to regret anything in life. When I do it, and when I make up my mind to do something, I go at it full force, and sure, I'll make mistakes, but no regrets.
Are you the type of person who will move forward quickly without thinking too much about it, or do you need to really?
I do think about things a lot.
Okay.
I do really think things. The older I get in life, I do think a lot. Not worrying a lot, but thinking a lot about the right choices and decisions, because back half my life ago I wasn't that way at all. I wasn't thinking at all. I was just doing. But you got to think these days, because now you got a lot of responsibilities with having kids.
Yep.
You know, it's not just you anymore. So, because you remember how I used to do all those crazy things at MuchMusic, like jump out of planes.
I know. I know.
Dive with sharks. It came with a job, I guess. But now, as a father,
perfect for it too.
Oh, thank you. I loved doing it. I loved doing it. I love doing that stuff. Yeah. Would I do it again? I like doing stuff that takes me out of my comfort zone. You know, I really do. Not as extreme as I did back in the day, but I still like to challenge myself.
What would be a challenge for you now?
I was just on this reality competition show, and that challenged me. It's called The Traitors, and it's on CTV. I did that, and it was like, I've never done that before. Karen was the hosting, and I always wanted to do something like that, but I never had the opportunity. I could never get away because you would need to dedicate a lot of time for a show like that, a project like that. So I did that, and it was a challenge. It brought me back. That show in particular, there's a lot of deception and a lot of people talking behind your back.
Oh, that I could never.
Ooh, it was tough because it brings you back to high school. I don't like to talk bad about anyone.
Exactly.
No, I'm just trying to pick out who the traitors are, right? So. Yeah. But that was a big challenge for me.
I'm sure. And what you say about... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, I was going to say, I think I've caught the bug of reality competition shows.
Really?
I want to do more.
Like a Survivor? Would you do a
Survivor? Amazing Race.
No.
Not Big Brother, though.
No. This is one of the things that always impressed me about you, is that you never have anything bad to say about anyone.
Oh, no.
Honestly, I learned that about you.
No.
Like in terms of artists, it's true. You know, a lot of people will say like, oh yeah, but she's got that, or sometimes.
You got to see the good in everyone.
Yeah, and that's what you
even
always
the bad
did.
people.
You would never speak bad about anyone when we would be waiting for press junkets or things like that.
No.
You would have never.
You have a good memory, eh? You know, I don't remember, but I know.
No,
not that I would have ever.
It stood out for me because it's rare.
And we did a lot of junkets together.
Yeah, we did also, but
most musicians, right? Artists, not many actors. Or I got into the actors later with ET. Yeah. Were you on those junkets ever?
I didn't call in Farrell, but I didn't. I've never done actors. Really. It was always for music.
It was always music. Yeah.
Except if they came through music, because sometimes I would do actors live.
Right. Towards the end, we had more actors coming through. Yeah. But that's the thing. Like, why be negative and rip people down? Because you're there. Our job is to build them up and talk about the positives, and it's not about the other extreme.
Sensationalism and
no.
It's
So
true. It's just venom. I want to know what you think about the comebacks, because there's Green Day. What do you think of the new Green Day? It's fun.
Well, I'm going to be seeing Green Day because I'm going to the Grey Cup in Hamilton this year, and Green Day are performing.
I know,
it was when I found that out, I'm going, Green Day. It's so good. You know, Trey Cool and Billy and Mike. They still dress like they dressed and act like they acted like 25 years ago. Yeah. But we're all getting older, and why not? You know, that's their style, that's their approach.
I think it's
more
still
power
good.
to them. I think it's still great.
Right?
I think it's still. And I've always been a big Green Day fan. I love those guys. But I love a resurgence. I love a comeback. Why not? Like, we only live once. And if you want to do something, especially with bands or actors, you do it. That's your livelihood.
Exactly.
You know?
And if you love it.
You're a band. You make music. You'll be doing that, like you said, like the Rolling Stones are what? Close to 80?
No, it's nuts. But
that's their
in better shape than I am, but yes.
He's looking good. He's looking good, yeah.
You're going to be Mick Jagger.
What about you two? Down in Las Vegas at the Sphere?
Have you seen it?
Not yet.
I'm
My
surprised.
friends keep sending me videos, and I got to get down there.
I'm surprised you haven't gone.
Actually, Phil, who you just pointed out from White TV, he was there with his wife last night, and he sent me video from them taking it all in. It's nuts. It's nuts.
I can't believe
You've seen U2 before.
Yes, I have. And
but
I think
to see them in this atmosphere like that, oh my goodness.
I've never been interested in going to Vegas, but now I am.
Never been to Vegas?
No.
There's more to do than gambling. Ask me. I've been there 50 times. There's a lot more to do. Lots of shows, good restaurants.
Where do you want to be in 10 years from now? I know it's such a cliche question, but
10 years.
Wow. Where do you hope to be?
So 10 years from now, my youngest will be 17.
Yeah.
I'm going to teach him how to drive.
Yeah,
I want to be there in 9 years. I'm going to teach him how to drive.
It's so funny
because that'll be
I
the last of my sons.
I calculated based on my kid's age. But okay, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
Well,
but
we're
I did
parents.
the same thing.
That's what we do. We're parents. I'm sure all parents out there do that. Same thing. But no, I just want to be doing the same old thing. Like, I knock on wood. If I'm fortunate enough to be in front of a camera or wearing a lav and speaking to people and entertaining, I hope I could do that too. But first and foremost, taking care of my family and making sure they're set.
Okay, what do you listen to? The last thing.
You know, I'm listening to I'm really big on this new band just north of Toronto. They're called Crash Atoms.
Except for that first night, the two kids under that moonlight.
Okay.
They're like a pop power, a lot of energy.
Crash Atoms. Okay, I'll check it out.
They're like I hope they don't get mad, but like a Maroon 5 sound, but better. If you can get better than Adam Levine and Maroon 5, yeah, it's like that. But I was at one of their first shows in Toronto, and I am good friends with the father of one of the guys, so we've seen them grow. And then they signed to Warner Music in Los Angeles.
That's a good company.
So they're doing big steps, big things for them. So Crash Atoms. Plus, I listen to a lot of jazz these days still. I go back to the old stuff. New stuff and old stuff.
Bennett died?
Oh, was I ever?
Me too, I love him. He's such a gentleman.
Did he ever come into Music Plus?
No, I would have loved to meet this man. I would have loved to. Did you meet him?
He's the man. I met him. I never interviewed him, but when he came in, and I think Natalie Richard was doing the interview, I was a VJ already, so I was a fan. We're all fans of music, so I was there in the environment just watching, and then I got his autograph afterwards, and he's well, he was 90.
Yeah, he was
mid-90s, right?
Yes,
good life,
it was a good
very
life.
successful life.
Happy man.
Happy man.
I felt the same way with Charles Aznavour. You know Charles Aznavour, the French singer. He's like basically the French version of Frank Sinatra.
Oh yeah, okay, a jazz guy.
He's brilliant. You should.
He's still alive?
I'll send you. No, but he passed away. But he came through Music Plus, and he was huge.
He was like a god. Jazz god.
Exactly.
Yeah. You know what? I do like listening to new music, but there's a lot of music from the past that I just go back to.
Me too.
But same, a little bit of new stuff. A lot of old stuff for me.
But you don't do as much research as you used to, right? Like
no, my thumb's not on the pulse of what you're doing. Well, you're a radio host, right?
But it's all older bands. It's like old rock music.
Like classic?
Yeah, classic rock. Like we play Kiss, we play
Van Halen?
Yeah, not really, but
Iron Maiden?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Metallica?
Yeah, Metallica.
Oh, Pearl Jam, Nirvana, Stone Temple Pilots. I love this radio station.
Did you meet Ellen?
Are you looking for a host over there?
Yeah, parle en français avec nous.
Not at all. Not at all. Oh, that's right. I got to speak French. Oh. But isn't there some sort of app that I can talk into, and if I talk English, it'll spit out in French?
It, probably. It's ChatGPT.
It's got to be coming sooner or later. Yeah.
It's gonna happen. Though. That would be so fun.
That'd be cool.
Thank you so much.
Oh, my pleasure, Chéli. Nice to see you.
Nice
to see you. Oh,
you're such a sweetheart. I hope I get to see
she's one of the best.
Again.
She's one of the best.
Ouais, regarde qui parle. Je l'adore cet homme. It's always such a pleasure.
Merci beaucoup.
It's like a memory.
It is. Trip down memory lane. But it's Taylor's world. I saw that you posted a nice picture with you and Taylor just the other day. She's a sweetheart. She's a sweetheart.
I'm happy for her.
She's a billionaire now.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
A billionaire.
Yeah, I'm not surprised at all. I mean,
we got a long way to go. We got a long way to go.